largely fine and dry as we head through the Easter weekend. Always a bit more cloud towards the west, but we could see temperatures for some of us of 20 degrees or a bit more. Chance of a splash of rain by Sunday, but I'll bring you all the details throughout this morning's programme. To Charlie and Rachel, good morning to you at home too. Well, with a long Easter weekend upon us now, it's quite nice to be delivering a weather headline like this one. Things are looking largely dry for much of the UK and warm for the time of year too. Not completely dry, we will see perhaps a bit more rain later on Easter Sunday and into Easter Monday as well. And always a little bit more cloud across western parts of the UK because we're going to be seeing a few weather fronts that are going to be trying to edge in from the Atlantic, but high pressure is going to be building towards the east. Now, this morning to start off your Good Friday, we have got a bit of mist and low cloud around across parts of eastern England, but also around some of these Irish Sea coasts as well. Now, most of the low cloud and mistiness will burn back. Things will brighten up through the day. There'll be a few splashes of rain perhaps for Northern Ireland and the northwest of Scotland at times, and just a small chance of a rogue shower elsewhere, but most of us staying dry with long spells of sunshine and temperatures in the mid to high teens, possibly 20 or 21 degrees down towards the southeast today. One or two spots of light rain in the clearer skies across parts of eastern England, so it's here that temperatures will fall lowest first thing Saturday morning. And for southern and eastern England, that's where you'll see the lion's share of the sunshine really from the word go tomorrow morning. Elsewhere, again, a bit more cloud, probably a bit murky around some of these coasts and hills in the west, but any of that low cloud and murkiness tending again to burn back towards the coast and to brighten up. So long spells of sunshine, again, light winds tomorrow, very pleasant conditions if you are getting away. Temperatures between about 13 to 19 degrees, a little bit cooler there up towards the Northern Isles. And then a quick look ahead at Easter Sunday into Monday as well. We are likely to see a weather front just pushing in from the northwest, so just the chance of a bit of rain for perhaps Northern Ireland and Scotland. Many of us, though, avoiding that wet weather, so lots of dry conditions on the cards, as you can see, and things just feeling a little bit fresher by Easter Monday as that weather front has moved through. But generally, the next few days looking fine and dry for most of us. Back to you both. Stunning morning there. I'm very jealous of Ben there on that campsite this morning. I tell you what, it's something special about just sitting outside your tent or your camper van watching the world go by. And if you are planning on doing that this weekend, then you're in for a treat because we've got some fine and dry weather around for the Easter weekend. This is the picture this morning in Nottinghamshire. Beautiful sunrise there. Bit more cloud and mist around for some of us first thing this morning, but it should brighten up. And really over the next few days, things are looking pretty warm for the time of year. Definitely some sunshine around for many of us. Bit of rain as well. It's not going to stay completely dry throughout the Easter weekend. Later on Sunday and into Monday, we'll start to see some of these weather fronts that are out in the Atlantic just starting to edge their way in. But high pressure sits to the east, and that's going to dominate things out there for many of us. So this morning then, we've got a bit of low cloud and mist across parts of eastern England, but also in the west around some of these Irish Sea coasts and hills, a little bit murky. A few spots of rain for Northern Ireland, perhaps northwest Scotland too, but most of the mist or low cloud will just burn back towards the coast. Things will brighten up, so long spells of sunshine, lifting temperatures to around about 12 to 20, possibly 21 degrees, dry throughout the day and overnight as well. The clearest of the skies tonight will be across parts of eastern and southeastern England, so it's here that temperatures will fall lowest into mid-single figures. But for most of us, it's going to be a mild start to tomorrow. Some sunshine from the word go down towards the south and the east. Further north and west, again, a bit more cloud, some mist and some murk, particularly close to some of these coasts, around these Irish Sea coasts. But like today, they're going to burn back towards the coast. So sunshine developing widely once again tomorrow, and temperatures are going to do well. With the light winds, it'll feel really pleasant out there, around about 13 to 19 or possibly again 20 degrees. Moving through Saturday night and on into Sunday, we'll start to see this weak front moving in from the west into Monday, Easter Monday. It's going to bump into that area of high pressure. So really, I think we will see a bit of a change on the cards for Easter Sunday. We've got that rain just grazing parts of Northern Ireland and western Scotland, so a bit more cloud pushing in here. I think England and Wales probably keeping the sunshine all day once again, and with those light southerly winds, temperatures are going to be doing very well for the time of year, generally the mid to high teens for most of us. It does look like as that front pushes its way eastwards, it will tend to fizzle out, so not too much rain on it as we move through into Easter Monday. Again, a lot of dry weather on the cards with some long spells of sunshine, some blustery showers perhaps in the far northwest of the UK, but temperatures by Easter Monday a little bit down, so we're looking at about 10 to 17 degrees, still above average in fact for this time of year. But do enjoy the weather over the next few days. Lots of fine weather if you've got plans to get out and about. Back to you both. Dry, sunny weather for many of us through the Easter weekend. Always a bit more cloud and murkiness, particularly towards the north and west, but we could see temperatures above 20 degrees. Bit of rain perhaps later on Sunday, but I'll have all the details coming up shortly. Charlie, good morning to you, Charlie and Rachel. Good morning to you at home as well. The Easter weekend upon us now, and the weather not looking too bad at all. In fact, lots of dry and fairly warm weather on the cards. This is the picture this morning in Dorset. We've got a little bit of low cloud and mistiness around in places. So not wall-to-wall sunshine through today, Good Friday, and in fact, for the rest of the weekend. But we are expecting some sunshine around. Temperatures are going to be above average as well. So what we've got high pressure sitting out towards the east of the UK, and over the next few days, a couple of weather fronts that will start to try and edge their way in, but they'll bump into the high pressure, which is going to be winning out, I think, certainly through today and tomorrow. Some low cloud and mist around for parts of eastern England, a little bit murky for eastern Scotland, and also around some of these Irish sea coasts in the west. We've got a bit of low cloud and murk, few splashes of rain for Northern Ireland at times, but most places predominantly looking dry and settled. And those temperatures are doing very well. Most of us in the mid to high teens, could be 21, possibly 22, somewhere down towards the southeast, just a little bit cooler across the north and northeast of Scotland. Now through tonight then, largely dry, just a little light rain in the far northwest of the UK. Clear skies are holding on longest across parts of eastern and southeastern England, so it's here that temperatures will fall into mid-single figures, but most of us mild, frost-free start to your Saturday. So Saturday brings us another largely dry day. Again, always more cloud out towards the north and the west. A bit of mist and murk around some of the hills and coasts, but that should tend to break up and things will brighten up through the day. Sunny spells, highs around 13 to 19, again possibly 20 degrees. That's going to feel very pleasant with those light winds around too. Into Easter Sunday and Easter Monday, we will see a front just trying to push in from the northwest. There could be a bit of rain around for some of us during Easter Sunday into Monday as well. And things turn a little bit fresher as we head on into Monday. But the next few days certainly looking fine and dry for most of us. Charlie and Rachel. And isn't it? Gorgeous. Yeah, definitely sunshine on the cards today, I'll tell you that. And actually, for much of the Easter weekend, we'll see some dry and some bright weather around as well. It's not going to be wall-to-wall sunshine, so we have got a bit more cloud. We've also got some mist around as well. So it's going to tend to brighten up through the course of the day. Beautiful start to things in Leicestershire this morning. But we have got a few splashes of rain around through the weekend, particularly later on Easter Sunday and into Easter Monday as well. So we might see a front just bringing a bit of wet weather for some of us later in the weekend, but certainly the next few days looking warm and fairly sunny as well. So we've got high pressure that's building out to the east of the UK. A couple of weather fronts just trying to push in from the Atlantic. Over the next few days, as they bump into that high pressure, they'll tend to fizzle out. But this morning then, a few spots of rain across parts of northern Scotland, Northern Ireland as well. Dry elsewhere, but we've got some low cloud and mistiness around coasts and hills in the west, and also a few little fog patches towards eastern Scotland and eastern England as well, but brightening up for most of us through the day. So long spells of sunshine, lifting those temperatures into the mid to high teens for many of us, but we could see temperatures possibly in the low 20s across the southeast, 21, 22 possible. A beautiful end to the day, warm evening, light winds overnight tonight. So reasonably mild for most of us. We'll keep the clearest skies for longest down across parts of East Anglia and the southeast. So it's here that temperatures are going to fall lowest into mid-single figures. But elsewhere, certainly a frost-free start to your Saturday morning. And Saturday, pretty similar to Good Friday today, in fact, but we will have perhaps a bit more cloud across northern and western parts of the UK. And again, some murkiness around some of the coasts and hills, which is tending to break up and brighten up through the day. So long spells of sunshine again, fairly similar temperatures to today. Temperatures up to about 14 to 19 degrees, but we could see temperatures around 20 or 21 just in a few spots. Then moving through Saturday night into Sunday, that's when we'll start to see this weather front approaching to fizzle out a little bit as well into Monday. But we will see probably more cloud across Northern Ireland and Scotland with that approaching front, and also a bit of rain perhaps later in the day in the far west. But for the bulk of the UK, I think Sunday, Easter Sunday, going to be another dry day with light winds to sunny skies and temperatures doing well for the time of year. Most of us about 12 to 19 degrees, always a little bit cooler at the moment across the far north of Scotland. Heading on into Easter Monday then, as that front works its way through, shouldn't be too much rain on it, but it will introduce some slightly fresher air from the west, more blustery showers across the far northwest of the UK into Easter Monday. But many of us having another dry, fine day, and temperatures again a little bit down on the rest of the weekend, but still doing well for the time of year. So whatever you're up to, have a glorious Easter weekend. Back to you both.
Sarah, thank you very much.
Weekend is looking fine and dry for many of us. A bit more cloud around and some mistiness, particularly towards the north and the west, but we could see temperatures today over 20 degrees. I'll have all the details coming up shortly. Good morning to you, Rachel and Charlie. Good morning to you at home too. Well, Easter weekend upon us and the weather actually looking fine for many of us. This is the picture this morning in North Yorkshire. Blue skies around there. It's not going to be wall-to-wall sunshine. For some of us, we've got a bit of low cloud around, a few spots of drizzle and mist around this morning, but generally a lot of fairly warm and dry weather through the Easter weekend. Some sunshine around. Bit of rain later on Sunday and into Easter Monday as well. But for here and now, the next few days dominated by high pressure sitting out towards the east. A couple of Atlantic weather fronts trying to edge their way in, perhaps making a bit more progress later on Sunday. Few spots of rain this morning for parts of northern Scotland, Northern Ireland too. We've got quite a bit of low cloud and murkiness around some of these Irish sea coasts and hills. We've also had a few fog patches towards the east, but they're tending to clear back, burning back towards the coast in the west. So skies for most places brightening up through the day. Could be a little bit grey around some of those western coasts into the afternoon. But in general, temperatures in the mid to high teens. We could see 21, possibly 22 degrees down towards the southeast. Could well be the warmest day of the year so far, but high pollen levels out there. You'll notice that if you're a hay fever sufferer. Now, we've got a few spots of rain in the far northwest of the UK overnight, but largely dry conditions and clearer skies down towards the south and east. Temperatures here falling down into the mid-single figures, but largely frost-free, I think, to start off your Saturday morning. And the UK tending again to break up through the course of the day. Towards the southeast, you've got sunshine really from the word go and long spells of sunshine for most places into the afternoon. But we have got a little bit more cloud lingering for some areas. Now, temperatures between about 13 to 19, could see 20 degrees again in one or two spots towards the south on Saturday. And then a little bit of a change through Saturday night and into Easter Sunday as this front moves its way in from the Atlantic. It is bumping into that big area of high pressure, so it's tending to fizzle out, but it could well bring a bit of rain across mainly the north and the west of the UK. So this is how Sunday is shaping up. Then the cloud builds for Northern Ireland and Scotland ahead of this weather front, which will bring some rain into the far west, I think, later in the day. But for many central and eastern parts, for the bulk of England and Wales, it's looking fine, dry, and again, pretty warm too. We could well see temperatures up to 20 degrees or so once again for central and southern parts of the UK. Always a little bit cooler across the north of Scotland over the next few days. But that area of rain then overnight into Easter Monday clears towards the east, tending to peter out as it does so. So not too much rain coming towards southern and eastern parts of the UK, but there'll be more blustery showers packing in from the northwest later in the day. For most of us, it is going to be another dry day. Again, some sunshine, but you'll notice those temperatures coming down a few degrees, so a touch fresher by Easter Monday, but plenty of dry weather through the course of the Easter weekend. Charlie and Rachel.
Sarah, thanks.